Alright guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be talking about the Palace Ultimo range, and usually they drop this is kind of like their winter drop, and they usually do this in two parts, I believe. So they'll do the Ultimo part 1, and then later on in the winter after they finish this, I think they usually last like 4 or 5 weeks, then they'll drop the Ultimo 2. It's usually like a week of a gap in between each Palace season kind of until you get to like the big winter gap and the big like summer to fall gap. So first off, looking at the jackets, you got like a bomber type one, and I don't want to spend too much time on that because it's not very cool. It just has like a tri-ferg on the back, and it's gonna be crazy expensive, but I do think this one is actually kind of cool. What's it called? The Speeder jacket, and they have some interesting colorways for this one. Very retro looking, which is something you see a lot from Palace, and then along with their kind of like really loud colors, they'll usually do one, at least like black and white, normal looking one, or like black and gray, like in the case of that one. So this Paltex reversible jacket is also kind of cool. Nothing I would wear, but I am a fan of the color blocking. Maybe not for the black and gray, or the black colorway, but it's cool that you got that reversible, and you do see a lot of jackets like this, like that reversible version. Palace does recycle a lot of the same stuff, it seems like. They just do a little bit different designs. So yeah, this one's pretty cool. The Polartec laser hood, on top of just being a very nice material, you got the Polartec material, but you can see the pockets actually have zippers, so that's pretty cool as well. So this will be a really comfortable piece, but it's probably going to be very expensive. But yeah, cool colorways. They got the big tri-ferg on the back. So yeah, this is the Palace pieced out knit, and I'm not a huge fan of this, but I feel like some people might, just because it's kind of like one of those crazier pieces. But yeah, personally, I'm just not a huge fan. I don't think any of the joggers are very cool. They do have a zip up like turtleneck thing, but not very cool. So this one actually is probably my favorite piece of the season, and I really like it. The Quappa Sweat Navy. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But anyway, I think this is really cool. I like how they just have the classic Palace font, and then they also have the mountains. This next colorway is also very hard, and I also like the little detailing on the top of the neck. Maybe it would have been cool to get rid of the mountains there, just so it's not like the same exact logo. But yeah, whatever, it's still pretty cool. Or maybe just include the mountains, that'd be cool. But yeah, I really like this one. This one's cool too. The only part that I don't like about it is maybe the black font. Maybe if they chose a different color, maybe if they went with that teal, or maybe a white would have looked a little bit better. I don't know, but yeah, it still looks really cool. Or maybe like a pink or something like that. That'd be cool. Black and white, it's kind of lame. You can barely see the mountains. But yeah, probably my favorite piece of this collection. So yeah, moving on, I thought these hoods were kind of cool, or these hoodies, the smocker, and it looks like they have a lot of detail going on. Kind of looks like a little bit of an anorak, sort of, but it's a sweatshirt. But yeah, it's just kind of cool. Not a whole lot of branding, I guess. They do have the small tri-ferg on the chest. So yeah, these are going to be very popular. Probably have some really good resale. The slub hoods, and they're in the same exact colors that you saw last season that the slub crew necks were in. But yeah, some pretty cool colors. Personally, last season for the crew necks, my favorite was this like maroon with the pink hood on the back, which is probably my favorite one for this season as well for the hoods. You got Pal Ice, like a link one. So this is kind of one of the special. Usually they do like a special tri-ferg, and this is the one that they're doing this season, the tri-bagel. So yeah, it's just literally a bagel that's in the shape of the tri-ferg. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. There's no branding in it. Maybe it would have been cool to see them spelled like Palace in the salt on the pretzel, but I don't know. Yeah, they got an octopus in the P3D one. Actually, that's not P3D, it's just like, I don't know. So another piece I thought was cool is this, the Droppeth crew. And it's called Droppeth because it's the drop shoulder. That's the style of the item. So basically what that is instead of having the seams or the hems or whatever, actually, yeah, instead of having the seams like right on the shoulder, the seams will come down to like right here instead. A lot of girls have shirts like that, but it's a pretty like 80s thing, I think, like an 80s style. But yeah, I think this is really cool. This colorway is super dope. I like the black on the maroon. It's really cool. That colorway works as well. This lighter, it's a gray and pink That's a pretty cool combo. Oh yeah, so I thought this one was kind of funny. So it's now that's what I call Palace, and it's a play on the now that's what I call, was it like pop or rap or something? I think they have like one of everything, or maybe it's hits, something like that. It's one of those CDs where you buy it and it's got like a ton of the top hits and stuff, kind of like a Kids Bop type thing. So it's just kind of funny to see it. I don't think the shirt itself is actually kind of cool. It's kind of like one of those novelty ones. They always do that. They have like the Forrest Gump one, which I actually thought the design was a lot cooler. And then they also had like the Little Debbie's one where she's biting a Triferg, I believe. And I think the designs on those ones are way cooler, but there's obviously not a whole lot you can do with this because you're just copying that logo. But it's a very creative thing, and I like it. You got the tees for the other Trifergs that I was talking about. Nothing too crazy with the hats. You have the mountain matching one, a Poetex scarf, which is kind of cool, but not really, just because it's a very plain scarf. You just got the little Triferg on the end. I'll talk about the bags a little bit. So they usually do like the flat sack, or maybe it's like the shot sack or something like that. And then they also do the sling sack, and these are actually glow in the dark, or the text on them are at least, or something like that. Yeah, glow in the dark print, it says. Your mom came in the Palace Tokyo shop looking like Hagrid from Harry Pot. Oh, so it looks like only the black and green one is glow in the dark, not the green and black. But yeah, not a huge fan of those. And I guess this one's kind of cool too. It's a Euro ring, and it'll be interesting to see how much this goes for, because it's like, I don't know if that's like an actual euro or what they did. It'll probably be crazy expensive. Their jewelry is always really expensive. But yeah, that's pretty much it. They got some boots. Ultimo's a little bit smaller, I think, than usual, just because they split it into two parts. Definitely my favorite piece is this bad boy, the Pwapa Sweat, and it's hard for me to pick which one I like more, just because the font on this one works a lot better. Or not the font, but the color of the font on this one works a lot better, like the coloration of that. But I really like this green and purple coloration that they have there. It's really cool. It also reminds me a lot of like the Patagonia stuff that Shia wears. So maybe that's why I like it so much. Huge Shia fan. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Let me know what you guys think of the collection as a whole. Maybe like what your favorite piece is, or if you're gonna go for something. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Subscribe if you like this type of content. I got a ton of it. Leave a like. Leave a dislike if you did dislike the video. Tell me why. Follow me on Instagram, but yeah, that's about it.